Hello, Samuel here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to take a look at three powerful Excel functions: VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, the newer one, XLOOKUP. If you ever want to find specific data from a huge data set, these functions can save you loads of time. I'll guide you through how each function works. Without wasting much time, let's jump right in. First, let's take a look at VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP stands for vertical lookup. It's useful when you organize your data in columns and you want to search something in the first column and return value from another column. Let's take a look at how this works. In our employee salary sheet, we have employee ID, employee name, basic salary, and allowance. Now let's come to payroll calculations sheet. We have the employee ID here, employee name, basic salary, allowance, and gross salary. So basically what we are doing here is we are adding the basic salary and the allowance to get gross salary for each employee in the employee salary sheet. So this is where VLOOKUP can be useful. So how do we start the VLOOKUP function? Like you already know, we start function in Excel using equal to. So I'll type in equal to, then search for VLOOKUP. Hit on tab to open the parentheses. The first parameter is asking for lookup value. We are looking for this value. That is the A2, comma. The second parameter is asking for the table array, meaning which data are we searching through? That is the employee salary table. So I'll select everything here, comma. The third parameter is asking for column index number. So it's asking for which column number we want to return. That is column B, the employee name. So, but you cannot type in column B. It's 1, 2. So column B is 2. So we type in 2 here, comma. Then the last parameter will ask, do you want approximate match of or exact match? We want the exact match. The approximate match means it will return any value that approximately match to the lookup value. But you want exact match, so you choose exact match. That is false. Then close the parentheses. Click on enter. This will give us Kwame Ado, which is the name. Click and drag to fill the rest of the cells for the employee name. But let's do the same for the basic salary. Select the first cell under the basic salary, equal to VLOOKUP, lookup value, comma, comma. And this time around, we want to return the basic salary. So that will be 1, 2, 3. So that will be column 3. So 3. Then false for exact match and close the parentheses. And that will give us the basic salary. We can drag to fill the rest of the cells. And you do the same thing for the allowance. I'll do this fast here and get back to you. We have our data, the employee name, the basic salary, the allowance, and our gross salary. Format these figures to get the Ghana cedi symbol. I'll copy one here, select everything, right click, come to paste special, select formats, click on OK. I'll get the Ghana cedi symbol. That is VLOOKUP for you. Let's take a look at the HLOOKUP. HLOOKUP is just like VLOOKUP but works horizontally. Instead of searching down columns, it searches across rows. So it's useful when your data is organized across the top. Let's go to employee salary H. In the employee salary H sheet, the same data but organized in rows. We have our employee ID here, employee name, basic salary, then the allowance. Let's go to payroll calculations H. Similar to the payroll calculation sheets, you want the employee name, the basic salary, then the allowance. So let's start with the employee name. You select the first, which is cell B2, equal to HLOOKUP, open the parenthesis. The lookup value is in B1. You select B1, comma. Then the table, the table is employee salary table. So we are going to select this table. Like I said, searches across rows. So the next parameter is the row index number. You want the row 2. So you type in 2, comma, then force for the exact match. Close the parenthesis, and we have the name of the employee, and drag it to fill the rest. And that is it for the employee name. So just like we did in the VLOOKUP, we also want the basic salary. So equal to HLOOKUP, lookup value, which is in B1, table array, which is this table. So you select everything here, comma. Now the row column is row 3. You type in 3, then force for exact match. Close the parenthesis. And we have the value for the first cell, so we can drag it and fill the rest of the cell. So I will do the allowance here and get back to you. Yes, and that is it. Now we have the basic salary, the allowance, and the gross salary, which is the addition of basic salary and the allowance. So I want to format this to get the currency symbol. So like I showed you earlier, you copy one cell here, select everything, which is every number. Right click, paste special. That's okay. And that is it. This is how the HLOOKUP function also works. Now let's go to the most powerful and the newest lookup function of all, which is the XLOOKUP. It combines the VLOOKUP and the HLOOKUP to create a more powerful function. To demonstrate this, let's go to student marks. We have student ID here, student name, marks for maths, English, science, social studies, and ICT. Let's go to the student report sheet. In the student report sheet, for every student ID we select, we want to populate the student name, the marks for maths, English, science, social studies, and ICT. How do you get these values? This is where we are going to use the XLOOKUP. So let's start with the student name. Type in equal to XLOOKUP in the parenthesis, the lookup value, which is the student ID. So B2, we select B2. Then the next parameter is lookup array. This means where are you looking for the lookup value? We are looking for the lookup value in the student's ID. So you select the student ID. Return array. Which array do you want to return? You want to return the student's name. Select all the student's name. If not found. So the rest of these parameters are optional. That's the if not found parameter allows you to input a value if the lookup value is, if the value is not found, what you do is say no record. And then the match mode, which is exact match 0. Then the search mode. The search mode is 1, which is first to last. So you select first to last. Close the parenthesis. Click enter. And that will give us the student name. Now let's do it for the maths. We want the marks for maths for that particular student. Again, equal to XLOOKUP, the lookup value, which is the student ID, comma, the lookup array. So we are looking for the student in the student IDs. Comma, the return array, you want to return the maths. So you select maths. And if not found, what do you want to say? No record. And close the parenthesis. And that's 78. So in the students' marks, Akosua Wusua had 78. So I'll do the same for the rest of the subjects and get back to you. As I've filled out the rest of the subjects. So let's try and input student ID, which is not in the data. So let's just type in E. This has no record because there's no student with an ID E. What I've done here is also I've created a data validation here. So what I can do is I can click on this drop down, select the next student. To provide the student data, I can select student 7 and I will get the student name and the student marks. To find more on data validation, check the link in the description. So there you have it. Whether you are looking up data vertically, horizontal, or even with more flexible, these lookup functions have got you covered. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Excel tips and how to boost your productivity. See you in the next one.